Headphones on. All right. The headphones are on. What's up? Hey guys, welcome back to my podcast. It is episode 121. 121. 21. What's 109 plus 10? 121. Is it too dark? No, it looks fine. It looks fine. Hope you guys are doing all right. It is early, man. Not really. It's noon, but fuck, I'm tired. And I just tried to put my hands in my pockets, in my sweater pockets, but it's a crew neck, and crew necks don't have pockets up front. They should. You know what? I'm gonna make one. Crew neck with a little front pocket in front, so you can have all the hoodless style and sleekness of a crew neck with all the utility of a hoodie. And it's going to be called a hood neck. No, hoodless crewy. A crewy. That's crew neck and hoodie mixed together. A crewy. Look, I got new crewy. Put out a new crewy. Crewy sounds like it'd be like a Harry Potter character, like an elf. Oh, Crewy is a free elf. Who's your favorite Harry Potter character? It's got to be Crewy. You have to say it like that too. That's how it's pronounced. That's how it's supposed to be pronounced. Is Crewy. Like a quivering, high-pitched little hobbit, or not hobbit, elf. Yeah, Crewy the Hobbit is my favorite Harry Potter character. Dun 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 dun. Oh wait, that's a Pirates of the Caribbean song. Well, we're off to a rocky start. We're 2 minutes in, and I'm already making no sense. But it's all good. Thanks for all the positive feedback on the last episode. A lot of people like. I guess people like when I talk about Corpse because he's very popular right now. So I just got to talk about him, and I'll get views on my podcast. Corpse. I gotta talk. Hey guys, welcome back to Very Good. But no, it was cool. It's so funny because I put that in the thumbnail. I put, me talking about Corpse in the thumbnail. And I was like, man, if people don't listen to the whole thing, they're going to think I'm just being like, fuck this guy. And that did happen. Got lots of comments being like, he's actually a really nice guy. So it's not just his voice and you're just being mean. It's like, hey, you listen at all? Did you listen at all, though, is the real question. Did you listen? Because I said I like what he was doing, and I said I didn't have a problem with him. I was just shooting the shit, I don't know. People just get fucking mad about everything, and it's all good, and it's fine. You can't say anything anymore. Comedy, man. It's fucked up. You can't say. I just can't walk around and say slurs all I want. This is fucked up. People like that, Holy shit. It's so crazy that people like that exist, who like want to offend. They want to make people feel like shit, like so bad. Like why? That's got to be like a deep rooted like problem. They've got to go to therapy if they got to do that. Because that's the most 40-year-old in a leather jacket thing to say, That's the most 40-year-old in a leather jacket thing to say. It's like, oh, I can't see these PC, fuck you, fucking assholes, man. You just, come on. Okay, also, sorry, I'm all over the place. But last episode, I was swearing so much in the first minute. I must have said the F word like 30 times. And I bleeped it. And I bleeped them because I didn't, I didn't want to, I still want to make money on my podcast because I work at these. But so many comments are just like, it's so weird listening to a whole podcast with him swearing. It's like they didn't realize that I stopped bleeping or they just listen to the first 2 minutes and were like, that was the whole podcast. Wow. 2 minutes out of 40 out of 45. That's the whole thing. I hope this doesn't sound too echoey for you guys. Does it? Well, too late if it does. We cleaned in here and it looks a lot better. But the only upside of having a bunch of crap in here is that sound has stuff to it could absorb on things. It couldn't bounce off the walls so easy, but it's all good. We'll get it figured out. I got to put curtains up and stuff and whatever. This is exciting. Man. If you guys see on the video, if you guys watching the video, I'm trying to grow a mustache, all right? I'm trying to grow a mustache. And that's another thing that people get mad about is when I try to grow a mustache. But I don't care. I don't care. I did care. I got hair and I don't care. It's because I feel like the left side is okay. And then we get to the right side, there's like one spot of hair that just doesn't grow. It's like a perfect circle where hair just doesn't grow. And it's frustrating. It's like, is it ever going to grow there? Can I ever have a nice mustache? Or am I doomed? Because I can't grow a beard. Dude, I'd look fucking sick with a beard, man. Picture me, but like half of my face is covered. Hot guy. That's a hot guy. That's why beards make dudes look so much better. Because you can't see half of them, right? It's like squinting. You squint at anybody and they look amazing, right? And that goes for anyone, It goes for me or like Brad Pitt. You squint at me, I look okay. You squint at Brad Pitt, he looks fine too. It levels the playing field because, if you squint, it actually makes Brad Pitt look less attractive. But if you squint at me, it makes me look more attractive. You know what I'm saying? So a beard is a squint. A beard is a squint, basically. It's a cosmetic squint. and it just works. If I had a beard, man, game over. Game over, man. Or even so a mustache, I can kind of grow one. Like ever since I was like not a kid. Ever since I was a baby, I could grow a little dirt stash. No, ever since I was like a teenager, I could grow like a dirty little mustache. And I had one for so long because I just didn't want to buy razors because didn't have any money. And if I did have money, I was spending it on fucking clothes at West 49, which is a Canadian. Where are my Canadians at? West 49? Great store. I only shopped at West 49 when I was a kid, when I was 14, when I was a teenager. But I just like didn't want to buy a razor, so I was like, I guess I'll just have this mustache. And then all my friends started shaving, and then I was like, okay, fine. And then I asked my mom for a razor for Christmas, and I got one, and I shaved Christmas Day. It was like noon on Christmas Day, probably like 2010, and I shaved, or 2009 probably. Doesn't matter. There's not going to be a quiz at the end of the podcast. What day did Curtis shave for the first time? December 25th, 2009. I know it. Not many people know that. Accidentally made a flavored coffee this morning. Doesn't taste as good, but it's all good. I say that so much, but that's the way I live life, man. If you're bummed about something, just say it's all good, and then your brain is like, okay, fine, I guess it is. Like another thing that happened this week. Holy shit. So, man, okay, this is so fucking stupid. I'm pissed off. But so we moved outside of Toronto. We're not really in like the downtown where we were anymore. We're like outside of Toronto, and it's great. I think it was time, we're getting older. We're getting closer to like our 30s. You know, I'm 26. Um, right? Yeah, I'm 20. Do you guys ever forget your age? I do that all the time. Literally, sometimes I'm like, am I 24 or 26? That's 2 years. I'm 26. This goes to show you. It doesn't mean anything. But I'm 26, you know, trying to, you know, more and more like as older I get, the more I want to be away from a big city. And I never thought, I knew that was like how people felt and like how they aged, but I never thought I would think like that. Like I remember moving to Toronto when I was like 19 and I was like, dude, this is awesome. The hustle and bustle, man, it's so good. It's like it's inspiring. And now I'm just like, get away. Get away from me. Nobody look at me, please. Do not perceive me. All right? And I'm sure there are some people who are like, yeah, fuck it. I want to live in a big city for my whole life. But it's not me. By the time I'm 60, dude, I'm living on top of a mountain with a huge mustache, with a huge fucking squint on top of a mountain. It's far away from everybody. And Kiwi's going to be the size of a polar bear because that's how dogs age. They just get bigger and bigger and they never die. It's going to be awesome. I'm going to ride Kiwi like a polar bear. It's going to be sick. But anyways, but now that we're like a little further outside, there's like schools, okay? Because like kids live around here and they got to go to school, which means there's places where you shouldn't drive that fast. And I learned that in certain zones, they have speed cameras that take a photo of your car when you're going a little too fast. And yeah, I got like 4 speeding tickets sent to my old house. And my old landlord was like, yeah, you got mail. You should go check it out. And I got it. I was like, oh, the court. That's weird. The Court of Ontario? What are they going to say? And they're like, hey, you go too fast. You got to pay us money 4 times. And those are just the ones from like a couple of weeks ago. So who knows if I have more? I probably do. And I wasn't even going that fast. I was going like 48. One time I was going like 52, which is, I guess, is a little fast. But it's not fast. That's the usual speed limit. It's just on that one tiny fucking road on the way to my house. So I'm pretty bummed. I'm pretty bummed about that. It's fucking... I'm just such an idiot, man. I've gotten so many fucking tickets and parking tickets and speeding tickets and fucking... I'm such a... And I said this on the way home from when I got those fucking tickets. I was like, I'm not a bad driver. But then I'm like, well, maybe I am. Maybe I'm just a fucking bad driver. Because I got all these speeding tickets and parking tickets. Well, maybe I'm too good of a driver. Because I'm going so fast. Because I'm like, I got it like that, you know? Because I'm just like a fast, like knowledgeable driver. And I can adapt quickly. And my reflexes are like Cats, the musical. And then like when I'm parked, it's like, it doesn't even matter, you know? Because it's like, I should be on the road. I should be on the open road. Parking, what is that? And the enforcers and the parking officers, they know that. They're like, we're going to give this guy a ticket because he should be out on the open road, you know? Life is a highway. Don't put it in park, Curtis. Come on. Oh, man. Sorry, I hadn't done a sound effect in a while. But yeah, I got fucking speeding tickets, but sucks to suck, I guess, you know? Going too fast. Living life in the fast lane, I guess. Look out. I don't go slow for shit. Nah. Nah, I ain't go slow for shit, dude. If you, I'm trying to think of, when you're like pouring, like, say for example, you're pouring like like milk into your coffee. You go like a little bit at a time. Nah, man. I tip the whole jug upside down and it falls in super fast. And that's it. If it makes a mess, I don't care. Give me a speeding ticket about it. A cop giving speeding tickets for doing like anything too fast. You poured your milk too fast. How are you in my house? Does not important. You gotta pay for this fast milk. Milk too fast. We're the milk police. Holy moly. I'd watch a show about milk police. All cops are bastards except for the milk cops. Man, what else happened? Oh, I gotta show you guys a fucking picture. So Jenna, it's so fucking crazy. So Jenna's been shopping at these like vintage shops. For like pieces and like like furniture and stuff for our house. And she's been killing it. She fucking did such a good job. Because if it was just me decorating the house, this place would look like dog pee. It would look like a puddle of a dog's pee. Because it would be Kiwi's pee and I wouldn't clean it up. I'm just kidding. I clean up my dog's pee. But you know what I'm saying? I'm not very good at decorating stuff. I just don't have an eye for how a thing should look. But for example, when I lived with Jacob, our apartment walls had pictures of Weekly Chris and Little Caesars posters because we thought it was funny. And that's a terrible way to live your life. The feng shui was off for sure. But what was I saying? Oh, so, and obviously, Jenna's been like, posting here and there, but yeah, I got this from here, just to like, show love, I guess, right? And then one of the vintage shops like sent this conversation to Jenna. I guess a follower sent this to them, so I'll read it out because it's fucking crazy. So this person says to the vintage shop, "I've loved you for so long, but I can't handle the gross deal between you and Jenna and Kurt." Kurt. Hey man, not even my closest friends call me Kurt. Don't call me that. They could have properly shared it was sponsored. Really thought you would be more transparent. And then the person says, "Okay, I don't know who that is, but okay." And then the person who originally DM said, "Yeah, whatever." And then the next person said, and then the seller said, "Listen, if you're gonna come at me about something, either tell me what's up or fuck off. Seriously, I have no tolerance for this type of shit." And then this person in all caps put Curtis Connor and spelt my last name wrong. Connor. You're gonna complain about what I'm doing. You're gonna complain about what I'm not even. Well, yeah, we didn't fucking do any of this, but you're gonna hypothetically complain about what you think I did, and you're not even gonna spell my name right. Get fucked, man. Curtis Connor. And then the person responded, "I don't know what the fuck you are saying." Oh my God, he's a YouTuber. His girlfriend has posted your items more than once in all capitals. Her name is Jenna Allard. And then they said, "Oh, okay. Yeah, we did have a deal. You're right. It was basically like she paid me for my item and then I provided her the item. Wild, right?" And then they respond, "You're a bitch, and so is she, and so is he." And then they said, "Okay, I'll be sure to let them know during our next Anthus' brand ambassador meeting. Get your frontal lobe checked." Dude, that's so funny. Oh my God, man. Fucking, you're a bitch, and so is she, and so is he. Just being like, oh, Okay, Jenna just texted me. She she can hear. And no, the person, and then the person blocked the seller. Man, just coming out with a an allegation with no like what, with no fucking evidence, just an assumption, and then proving, and then being proved wrong, and then being like, well, whatever, you're a bitch and she's a bitch and he's a bitch. You're blocked. Man, how do you live like that? How do you call someone a bitch off an assumption? That is so fucking crazy, man. I mean, I'm not gonna. I mean, they are right about one thing. I am a little bitch, but that's it. All right. Everyone knows that. Everyone knows I'm a little baby back bitch. That's common knowledge. Holy shit. Like, I like when I see shit like that. I'm pretty sure it takes like 10 minutes off my life at least. Like, I could have made it to fucking 7:15, and I'm gonna die at 7:05 at some point in my life. How crazy would it be if I died at 7:05 now? Whoa. What time you think would be the best time to die? It's a good question. Maybe like 4 a.m. when I'm sleeping. Noon on Christmas Day. Mid shave. Mid shave death. Probably dying in your sleep is probably the most cash money way to go out, right? You know? You're just sleeping like and then you're dead. And then you're dead. You just go to sleep and never wake up. And then you guys cry. We covered that last episode. You guys have to cry when I die. And I'll know. And I'm haunting anyone who doesn't. I'm going to show up in like Hereditary, that one scene when she's in the corner of the room, like in the ceiling. I'm going to be there when you're sleeping. And then I'm like, why haven't you cried yet? Why haven't you shed a tear for old Kurt? Huh? And then you'll cry. But then if you don't cry, I'm gonna play. Oh, what's that song, dude? What's that fucking song? Christmas Shoes. I'll play Christmas Shoes. You know that song, Christmas Shoes? Dude, that song is so fucking sad. If you don't cry for me, I'm gonna play Christmas Shoes. I'm gonna be a ghost, and I'm gonna use my iPhone, my ghost iPhone. I'm gonna play it out of the speaker. I'm gonna play Christmas Shoes, and then you'll be crying. If you haven't heard Christmas Shoes, fucking hold on to your hats when you listen to it. It is so sad. Sir, I wanna buy these shoes for my mama, please. It's Christmas Eve and these shoes are just her size. Could you hurry? Yeah, that song is so sad. It's about a kid on Christmas Eve. And his mom is dying. And he wants to buy her nice shoes because she's going to meet Jesus. He wants her mom to look hot as fuck when she meets Jesus, when she's dead. I want to make my mom look bad AF. All right, that's fucked up. Yo, my mom's gonna look bad AF when she meets Jesus tonight. Yeah, and why does he want to do that? I want my mom to date Jesus. I want Jesus to really think my mom is hot. Somebody get her the Christmas shoes. And of course, someone made a movie about the fucking song. In 2002, The Christmas Shoes, starring fucking Rob Lowe. Dude, why is Rob Lowe in so many Christmas movies? Is the real question. Raw blow. Raw blow. That's when cocaine isn't cooked. Raw blow. Thank you. Thank you, Raw blow. Yeah, thank you. Okay, that's enough. All right, this episode is sponsored by Inkbox. Yeah, that's right. They came crawling back after last episode. If you don't know what Inkbox is, listen up. Inkbox makes tattoos that apply in 1 to 2 minutes and last around 1 to 2 weeks. And these aren't those lame temporary tattoos you used to get when you were a kid. These are high quality tattoos designed to look like permanent tattoos without all the commitment and pain of a permanent tattoo. They have thousands of pre-made designs to choose from on their website, and they work very closely with a bunch of artists, like my tattoo artist, Lee Stack, for example, to bring you unique, creative pieces for you to try out. They recently released a collection with Rupi Kaur, and they're just always pushing the envelope for what can be done in the tattoo space, and I really admire them for that. They don't just have pre-made designs though. No. They have a custom platform where you can upload any design you want and they'll ship your custom tattoo right to your door. They also have freehand ink, so you can draw on your own tattoos if that's what you're into. Whatever you want your tattoo to be, Inkbox has got you covered. You know, whether you can't get a tattoo because of your religion or your age or your health problems, or if you're scared of needles, or if you're just testing out a tattoo before you get it done permanently, Inkbox is a perfect gift for anybody. And I say gift because it's that time of year, right? Don't take the easy route and just give your mom a candle. That's a weird gift. Come on, spice it up. Get her a tattoo of Bon Jovi. Moms love that guy. So click the link in my description and get yourself some tattoos. Seriously, you won't regret it. They're a great company run by great people and they make a great product. And I can say this confidently because I actually used to work there for like full time for like a year and a half. So I wouldn't lie to you guys. But yeah, links in the description. Click it, check it out, give it a try. Tell them I sent you. All right, thank you, Inkbox. Back to me. All right, guys. Speaking of Christmas movies, I had an idea. We are gonna do a tier list of Christmas movies, okay? Because me personally, you can fucking, a lot of you guys probably don't even celebrate Christmas, and that's all good. You can do whatever you want. But my podcast, I love Christmas. I'm not religious or anything. I just love Christmas movies. I like the spirit. I like the idea, but especially I like Christmas movies. Like Jingle All the Way and Home Alone 2 are up there, like as my favorite movies of all time. And Jack Frost. They're so good. And I just love Christmas movies a lot. So I thought we'd do a tier list. I'm going to record my screen. And here we go. Okay. So, okay, fuck it. Let's get into it. So we got Christmas Carol. I don't think I've ever seen that. So I'll put that in the never seen one. Mickey's Once Upon a Christmas. I don't think I've ever seen that one either. Okay, this is not off to a good start. Okay, Jack Frost. I mean, that's got to be S. That's S tier for sure. Dude, Jack Frost is so good. That's a fucking movie that'll make you cry too. Dude, it's fucking Michael Keaton. He's a snowman. That scene where Charlie is like, he's shoveling the driveway and he's crying. Man, it's so sad. Dude, Michael Keaton's a fucking gun. That guy's awesome. S tier for sure. The J Shot. Okay, man, there's so many good parts of that movie. Jack Frost is up there. Santa Buddies. That's like, what is that? Oh, it's like, I've never fucking seen that. What the fuck is Santa Buddies, dude? Is it like Air Bud, but like Christmas? Okay, Santa Claus is Coming to Town. One of those old fucking like claymation ones. I've seen that like once, and it kind of creeped me out. I'll do I'll do F. Fucking fuck that one, man. Never seen that one. I didn't know Disney made so many of these weird Mickey Mouse Christmas ones. Okay, Charlie Brown Christmas. That's B tier. That's B. That's all right. Like it's okay. Like I've never been a big Charlie Brown guy. Um, Christmas Story. Okay. I used to really like this one. I mean, uh, the ending is pretty racist. You know that whole fa ra 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 thing they do? Whoa, man. Hey. That's crazy. Um, I would put it in B, but for the racism, I'll put it down to C. And this one is cropped, so I don't even know what this one is, so I'll put that down there. Uh, okay. Bad Santa. I think I've seen that one once. I'll put it in D. I mean, don't try to make like a raunchy Christmas movie, you know? I want like wholesome shit, right? Santa's got a cock? Huh? He's gonna fill your stocking with his fucking gifts. And he's gonna be drunk. He's gonna be Santa's drunk? Huh? Fuck that, man. I want Santa to be a good guy. Elf. There was a time in my life where I was like, Elf is overrated. But it's so... Dude, Will Ferrell's so funny. Will Ferrell is so goddamn funny. And that movie it's timeless. It's great. It's a great Christmas movie. Four Christmases. I think I saw that one once. I'll do D, you know? Like, come on. Have a little bit of magic. Have a little bit of Christmas magic in it, okay? I think that's okay. Frosty the Snowman, that's A. That movie fucks. Dude, Frosty the Snowman's got a pipe, dude. He's smoking out of a pipe. That's awesome. Okay, Home Alone, S. Home Alone 2, S. Easy. Oh, I didn't even take a second guess. I didn't even think about that more than 2 seconds, dude. Home Alone. I think I like Home Alone 2 a little better. Because it has two of the funniest scenes. The one where Harry. When Harry gets electrocuted. All right, it's Harry, right? Am I an idiot? No, Marv. Okay, sorry. When Marv gets electrocuted and he turns into a skeleton for like a quick second. And then when the birds at the end, sorry, spoiler alert. Oh, what the fuck is that noise? What the fuck was that? Why are you putting ads on a fucking tier list, dude? Anyways, and that scene at the end of Home Alone 2 when he gets attacked by all the birds and he just screams. Ah, it's so funny. Two turtle doves. Okay. How the Grinch Stole Christmas? The animated one. That's B. That's a B tier. It's a solid Christmas movie. It's a classic. And then we got the Jim Carrey Grinch. That's going to go A. Okay? That's pretty controversial. That is pretty controversial to put the live action over the original animated one, but I'm biased. Okay, Jim Carrey is one of my favorite people of all time. He is Jim Carrey is so funny. It's bullshit. It's actually upsetting how fucking funny that guy is. And he could do no wrong in my eyes. And one time I was at this theme park. I think it was Universal Studios. Where there's like this Grinch ride, and there was a guy like pretending he dressed as the Grinch, and it was nice, and I liked it. So that goes in A tier. It's a Wonderful Life. Fucking, I've seen that one once. I'll put it in C. I mean, I don't really care for it, but Jingle All the Way. That's S. Jingle All the Way is so good. It's Jumbo time. Ta-ta, turtle man. Dude, there's so many good lines in that movie. And Sinbad is so funny in that, and Arnold Schwarzenegger is amazing in that. And young Anakin is great as well. Put that cookie down now. Oh, that is so good. I don't know what this one is. Oh, is that what's that fucking movie? They cropped the fucking title of it. Sorry, I'm Googling. Love Actually. Love Actually is a fucking great movie. I forgot that was like kind of a Christmas movie. And Liam Neeson's in it. Pee in his pants. Do you guys know that? There's like a bunch of pictures of Liam Neeson peeing his pants. You guys can look that up for yourself. Miracle on 34th Street. I don't like that one. I remember I watched it once when I was a kid, and I was like, this is boring. This is dumb. This isn't Turbo Man. Okay, I don't see the title for this, but I know the cover. This is A National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, and that is an S tier movie. That's another fucking great one. Chevy Chase, amazing in that one. Polar Express. I remember everyone was fucking hyped on Polar Express, right? Like, it looks weird, and can't even remember what happens in it. They go to the North Pole and then they're on a sleigh. We'll do D. I don't really fuck with Polar Express. Rudolph Red-Nosed Reindeer. That's A. Because the fucking Herbie the Elf or whatever. He's one of the best characters ever. I've never seen Scrooged. I've never seen the Muppet Christmas Carol either. Oh, okay. This movie with fucking Seth Rogen and Joseph Gordon-Levitt. That's just a typical. I'll do that C. I mean, it's whatever. In terms of comedy movies, it's okay, but this is about Christmas, okay? Nightmare Before Christmas, S. Amazing movie. Groundbreaking, even. Okay, The Santa Claus with Tim Allen. I really like it. I mean, the premise is insane. I remember Danny made a video about this movie, but I'll put it in B. I'm gonna put it in B. It's a solid Christmas movie, and I love Tim Allen. White Christmas. I don't think I've ever seen that one. Christmas Carol. I don't think I saw that one either. I don't know what that is. Santa Claus 2. We'll put that in B as well. Oh, and this Christmas. Okay. My mom keeps telling me to watch this movie. I guess it's Kurt Russell. He plays Santa Claus, and my mom really loves Kurt Russell. But I've never seen it. I've never seen this one. I haven't seen that one. Oh, is that Christmas with the Cranks? Is that what that one is? Christmas with the Cranks. I saw that one in theaters. That is an F movie. F absolutely. That movie is fucking garbage. That movie sucks. Christmas with the Cranks. But things are going to get kind of crazy. It's going to get pretty cranky. Huh? Oh, their family's nuts. That's every fucking movie like that. Frosty Returns. I don't remember seeing that one. I've never seen Prancer. What the fuck? What movie's that? And I haven't seen that one either. Okay, so there's a lot of movies I haven't seen. Most of them I haven't seen. But that's my list. That's my list. In S, we got Jack Frost, Elf, Home Alone 1 and 2, Jingle All the Way, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation, and Nightmare Before Christmas. I'd watch those every day, anytime. I don't care what I'm doing. I'm watching those movies. Nice. That was fun. That was good. That felt therapeutic. uh hmm. What else? All right. What should we do? What should we talk about now? I did ask. I did ask you guys to send me topics to talk about, and I screenshotted some. Some of them are questions. Some of them were just rough topics. So, um, the one. Okay, we got one person asked. Well, my friend Devin asked how to be employed in comedy. Wow. Good question. How to be employed in comedy. Oh wait, we got to change the subject. Sorry. I got to find the sound effect. Okay, we're changing the subject now. Okay, so how to be employed in comedy. Be very lucky, I think. I don't know, man. I remember going to school I took a comedy writing program, and I remember like before I got there, I'd be like, okay, so once I'm done this program, I'm gonna have a job in comedy. That's how it goes, because that's what I was led to believe for my whole life. You go to college and you get a job. But no, it was quite the rude awakening once I started doing comedy, and realizing like comedy isn't a it is not it is rarely a job. It's a thing that you do that brings you a lot of joy and creative fulfillment. But in terms of paying the bills, it is very, very difficult for it to do that. And if I never did any internet content, I would never made any. The most I made doing stand up, like before YouTube and everything, was like, I don't know, maybe like $20. I got paid to do a book show once, and they paid me $20 to do like 10 minutes after the thing, and I was like, that's fucking awesome. And I spent it right after on like 2 beers. So I've obviously made money from stand up after YouTube and stuff because people are actually coming to see me, and because they like want to see me because they know me already. But it is very hard. I think before YouTube and everything and the internet and Netflix and all that, it was you do the club scene, the club circuit or whatever, and then you're on like Letterman, and then you just have a career, and then you're booked. But now there's so many different ways to get there, and it's really the best time to be doing it. So it is a lot easier, I guess, now, because there's more ways to do it. But at the same time, it's not easy, man. It's fucking not easy. It takes a lot of work. And as much as I don't like congratulating myself on anything, and I have a lot of imposter syndrome type things, I do work hard. And I can say that pretty confidently. Especially when I was not even doing this full time. Like when I had another full-time job and was still working on doing this, it was a lot. But it's worth it because it's fun, and it brings me a lot of joy. And I guess the answer to the question is how to be employed in comedy is to just make as much as you can. Try everything. Make the things that make you laugh. And if you work hard and you're consistent with it, then something will happen. Hopefully, I don't no guarantees, obviously, but that's an interesting topic. I don't know if it's interesting to me, but I don't know if people are actually interested in it. But I don't know. Okay, this person asked I like how these are pretty much just questions, but framed as topics. But this one says, what it's like becoming famous of YouTube and if it changed you at all. I don't think it changed me really. And I would never call myself famous. I feel like that's a weird thing. It's a weird thing to call yourself. I'm famous. Wow. Wow, I'm famous. I'm famous. Yeah, whatever. Keep booing. I'm famous. Fuck you. I'm kidding. I don't think it's really changed me. I mean, I get a lot more nervous when I'm in public because and because I'm always nervous someone will like recognize me and like know me, and then maybe I'll be doing something like embarrassing or stupid, and then they'll take a fake picture of it, and then everyone will see. I don't usually do anything embarrassing, but I don't know. Maybe the one time I slip on some chocolate pudding at a fucking at a grocery store, and then someone snaps a pic, and then everyone's laughing at me. I don't know. And I've never been one to like have a bunch of friends and like be outgoing. I've never been an outgoing person. But ever since YouTube kind of took off for me, I don't talk to anybody new. Unless they're like, I don't know. There's obviously exceptions and stuff, but for the most part, like I just don't like people's fucking reactions to it when I tell them what I do. Because then they like ask shit from you. They're like, oh, can I pick your brain? Can we go to a coffee? Can I pick your brain? No. No, man. You can pick my ass. And I don't mean to sound like mean. I just don't like it's not genuine. People do that shit. When people want to go like, can I pick your brain on stuff? It's like, can I get a faster way to do what you're doing? I want to do what you're doing, and I want it to be, and I don't want to work as hard as it takes. That's straight up. That's straight up what it is, man. They're thinking that I'm gonna have some crazy fucking insight on how to do stuff. I don't fucking know. I don't know what I'm doing ever, man. Can I pick your brain? If you want, you're gonna come out dumber. You're gonna come out of that brain picking session a whole lot dumber, bro. And that might make me sound like an asshole, but it's not. Trust me, I've gone through so much of that, and it's just fucking exhausting. So I don't know. Maybe it's messed up my social abilities because I'm just constantly worried about what people will say about me, or so maybe it's bad, but I don't know. That's just the way it goes, I guess. No new friends, right? The Drake song. Oh, I forgot to mention this earlier. Fuck. I put out holiday merch. It's curtisconnor.com. You can get holiday merch now. I meant to talk about it before I did the tier list, but it's good. It's a good time. I like it a lot. What else can we talk about? Huh? Oh. That was a Jeopardy song. I just remembered Alex Trebek. Fuck. So can we talk about how people turn liking coffee into their entire personality? Oh, buddy, can I talk about that all day? Because I used to work at Starbucks. And whoa, people who worked at Starbucks, who liked working at Starbucks, they were something else, man. Just loved their fucking job. And being like, yeah, I'm getting like these chocolate notes on this coffee. Huh? Tastes like coffee, you idiot. I'm getting these this woody, this oaky smell. It's like, what? It smells like coffee. Maybe I'm just an idiot. I'm for sure just an idiot. My palate isn't very isn't very advanced. I taste coffee and that's it. It's either good or bad. Like this one, it's pretty good, you know? But I don't know. I mean, turning something in your whole personality is fine if it's If like racism is your entire personality, then yeah, fuck you. But if it's something like liking coffee, I mean, I guess it's not hurting anyone except their asshole because they're probably shitting so much. Just the whole time they're talking, just like, yeah, I'm quick. I'm picking up a nice floral, a little floral smell on there, and yeah, it smells. Let me slurp it. Yeah, it tastes. He's farting the whole time while they're drinking coffee.
Fishy, fishy, fish. Making it stinky.
P.U. Coffee farts, making it stinky. That's so funny. Do you think social media is just as addictive as drugs? Also, do you think it affects our ability to concentrate? Yeah, absolutely. I think it is pretty addictive. I've been trying to like get my screen time down a bit. But it's tough because it's like what my job is. But it's tough because I also sometimes use that to like justify me, using social media too much. So it's tough. But I mean, yeah, I think like anything could be just as addictive. There is no like, I mean, obviously there are things that are more addictive than others, but for the most part, if you just have an addictive personality, you're going to be addicted to stuff. Like you can be addicted to, to sweets. You can be addicted to gratification from strangers online. You can you can be addicted to tons of stuff. I'm not saying that was me. No, I'm not saying that was me at all. But I'm just as an example, just like a quick example. But yeah, I think it affects our ability to concentrate. Dude, yeah. I'm so glad when I went to school, like Twitter and Instagram was like just becoming a thing. Like I had to like text my tweets. You know how crazy that is? I had to like text my tweets to like a bot and then it would go into it would post it on my Twitter feed. That's how old I am, man. I used to SMS my tweets. Can you even do that still? You must be able to, right? And like Facebook was already kind of thing, but not really that popular yet. It was, but not like as it is today. And you're not scrolling Facebook at fucking during school. Yeah, I want to see what fucking how everyone's farms are doing on Farmville. The reason why you don't have a Discord. I did have a Discord. Like 2 years ago, a year and a half ago, I had one. I think it's still up right now. I haven't been on it in a long time. And I think people still use it, but it was just too much work. I already get overwhelmed very easily, and that was just like I always felt like I needed to be on there, and it was just like, I don't know. And then there was a bunch of shit being like, this guy's being racist. You should block them. So I was like, okay, holy shit. Which I did, obviously, but it's like, moderating a fucking Discord server, it's like, I don't know. I know you can get mods and stuff, but then I did, and then people were like, hey, this mod is bad. And I was like, okay, holy fuck. I'm just going to not do this, and then it'll be fine. And it's been a lot less stressful for me. What else could we can talk about? I mean, what are we at? Like 40 something? Okay, I was gonna talk about this Trump supporter video. Maybe we can do that next. Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably do that. I'll probably end it here. Well, that was fun. That was a chill episode. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Had some good laughs, had some good times, and I think we made a lot of good memories along the way. Yeah. But yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, all that. Rate and review. And yeah, I'll catch you guys next week. Check out the new merch. And that's pretty much it. Thanks. Love you guys. And I'll check you later. Wait. Thank you. Thanks, guys. Thanks for listening. It's very nice. Okay. See ya.